Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you got hydrated. Maybe you got a little snack. Maybe you did a little stretchy stretch. Let's talk to this guy. I take it you are young Lancer whom you ain't spoke. An adventurer besides, by the look of you. I was an adventurer myself once. That was before I became a lance for hire. But in our vital talk, you have come to learn from me, and learn from me you shall. Be warned, though, that you will not find me as lenient an instructor as the others. Now, pay attention. Thus far, you have learned to muster your courage in situations of fear, panic, and uncertainty. With me, you will learn to do so in the face of change. The enemy is a living thing, and living things are apt to change. Whatever the nature of that change, the Lancer must be able to think and adapt. And to think and adapt during battle requires courage. To teach you the meaning of my words, I would have you challenge a fiery fiend known as the Red Balloon. However, the creature will only appear when there is a raging flame. You may kindle such a flame by procuring 6 fingers from slain balloons and depositing them at a gutted campfire. This should suffice to entice the Red Balloon. 99 love balloons? Zoom, zoom. Now I have to cut all these labels. Are you still cutting your labels? As the battle wears on, the creature's fury shall burn with even greater fervor until it's ripe to burst in a conflagration of death. Let courage lend strength to your lance and extinguish this fiery foe. All right. I'll label him a drunkard. Balloon, I see you. You just killed a hare. Seems rude. Oh, I think I might have to. Oh no, you left me alone. Wait. Kill 6 of these things? Hate these guys too. Here, you little scavengers. Another balloon. Oh. Few more. Looks like he's after all those guys. Oh, very nice. Oh, he's taking on the red balloon. We gotta get another balloon, or we can do it. One more balloon. We tried to blow up. Alright, so we got our balloon fingers. I know balloons had fingers. Now, we gotta summon this here red balloon. Looks like he just killed him. Oh, that doesn't look good. He's getting angry. Wait. No problem. No problem. We got this. We're like pros at this. Running with our little legs. We don't have any new equipment or anything, do we? We do. Look at that. Up. Up. So, you have vanquished the red balloon, no less than what I would expect of one of your wines. Your enemy altered his nature throughout the encounter, thereby causing the terms of battle to shift repeatedly. Yet ever did you press onward, your courage holding firm in the midst of constant change. So it was that you emerged triumphant. I'm not known for being liberal with my praise, just the drink. But you have done well. Yours is genuine courage. Mind you, this does not give you license to forsake your training. You are still but a fledgling among us after all. I've finished with you. You may report back to Wayne. When you do, tell that young upstart that I demand he show his face here from time to time. That is all. All right, back to your drink, buddy. You enjoy it. Now I think we can return to the Lancers Guild. And click on that. Now we're back to the Lancers. Old Voclet demands I show my face. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I can only assume the bosom brunette at the float isn't lavishing him with the attention he craves. Very well. I shall see what I can do. As for you, Seven, well done. I never doubted that you would meet with the approval of all three men. Yet I am no less proud of you for having done so. You have traveled far along the Lancer's path, and soon you will no longer require my guidance. In fact, you need overcome but one further trial to complete your education here. Do so, and I will give you my blessing. Leave the Lancers Guild and embark upon a new adventure with spear in hand. As ever, apply yourself to the lance work and return when you are ready for your final challenge. I look forward to meet our next meeting. It'll be in 3 levels. Let's see, 12, 9, 9. All right, get that. It's a pretty good upgrade. Bloop. Ooh, we got a battle fork now. Look at that. Yeah. Right. Now, I think we're finally taking that road trip. And we'll go to Ul'dah. I don't think we have anything on our hunt log for Ul'dah. All Lenosha. Upper Lenosha. Oh, well, we got Western Thanalan. Southern Thanalan, Southern Thanalan, Southern Thanalan, Eastern Lenosha. All right, Western and Southern Thanalan. Let's keep going here. Sprint. Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Taking the, I think we'll take the airship to Ul'dah. Like a ticket, please. Ul'dah. There. Not yet, Polly. No, I can't wait. I want to run around as a moogle. Right now. Right now. Get with it. I know. Trying. Thought we unlocked glams earlier. Really not. Close to unlocking the hair decorator guy. Got like one person to talk to here. Go to the hosting strip. There's a teleporter there. Hey, Geek Tech. What's up, man? Welcome to the channel. Good to see you. Hope you're liking the stream so far. Alchemist Guild. Go there first. There he is. You have come on behalf of Jandalin? Why, I just furnished him with a fresh batch of my special creations last week. I realize the man's services are in demand, but it would be physically impossible for him to exhaust the entire supply so soon. Stolen, you say? An unfortunate turn of events, indeed, if not entirely unexpected. You see, the man is something of a genius, and genius is often misunderstood by modest minds. Trust me, as I speak from extensive personal experience. Yes, great minds must band together in trying times, lest the realm be deprived of our talents. And so I command you, deliver this parcel to Jandalin with all speed. Let me do that. So far looks good. Great. Have you played this game? We need to go to the Adventurers Guild. Yes, sir. Awesome. You have a favored class? Have you gone through all the content? Have you gotten to the end of what they've released so far? This way. Still working on it myself. So much to do. I know. There's a ton of content in this game. A ton. It's so easy to get distracted by stuff, but it's fun. There's some slow parts in the story, but just if you stick with it, it just keeps getting better and better.
Welcome to the quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... Judging by your determined expression, I take it you ain't here for ale. Are you called 7-4 by chance? Miyun sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started. So let's talk business, shall we?
Hey, good to see you. Glad you guys are hanging out in chat, watching the stream. Hope you're enjoying it.
The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. God's almighty.
Oh, that's another guy.
God's almighty. Another second under the sun, and I would have been set to fire. A tankard of ale, if you'd be so kind. Excellent timing, Papashan. It's just so happens the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here.
Adventurer of the moment. Sounds like someone you pick up at a club. Yeah, right?
So this strapping young lad is the much-lauded adventurer, is he? Marvelous, marvelous. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, good sir. I am Papashan, formerly of the Sultan Sworn. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhap you'd like to apprise 7 of his mission. Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at
Imagina and Sons mineral concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are of the clan known as the Hectoncheres, fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn Dynasty. Alas, it seems that they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence was forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site.
It's no wonder they were angry. Didn't the Thorn Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago?
You know your history well, my lady. The people of that age used the Hectoncheres to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will. But as is oft the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hectoncheres, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels. So it was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock.
It looks like a mini Colonel Sanders. Must be the beard. Got a little Colonel showing for sure. Maybe he'll give us some chicken.
Well, now, that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething.
Indeed, that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we would have you undertake. I'll not deny the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. God bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best.
In case you don't know, Copperbell Mines are in Western Thanlin. Do take care, you hear?
Oh, and one last thing before you depart. An employee of Imagina and Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell Mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel.
Think anything offered as chicken in the world might scare me? Yeah. I don't see any refrigeration or anything. Ooh, Painted Mesa. Why, hello there.
Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, are you? You've got guts, mate. I just hope you've got skills to go with them, 'cause things ain't pretty down there. The Hectoncheres left the place in a right state, and nary a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second old dynasty was young. It was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could have possibly survived being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right?
Painted Mesa voice sounds like Billy Bob Thornton in Sling Blade. Oh, really? I kind of know what Billy Bob Thornton sounds like, but did he do like a special voice in Sling Blade?
Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many. And they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. The stone torches are keeping watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's resting on you, friend. Best of luck.
Interesting. I don't think I want to go that way. So we go to Copperbell Mines. And where's our... Those are in Western Land, and we do have hunt log stuff in Western Thanalan. Looking for the footfalls. This is Southern Thanalan. Okay, so we have more in Southern Thanalan. Just the one guy, Moondrip Pile Driver, like a Minotaur. Footfalls. Okay. So let's go to Western Thanalan. Oh man, voice is getting a little rough.
Well, hey, little buddies. What's up? You guys look kind of like me.
And zoom. So where's that? What something or other? Oh no. That's a leaves guy, right? Pretty sure. Oh, no, this is gonna be the Goblet. Okay.
Have you heard the news about the Goblet? All that quality land so desperately coveted is to be auctioned off to bidders regardless of their origins. Even adventurers have the right to participate. Just imagine the entire area could end up owned by wealthy foreign... beg your pardon, sir. It isn't that I dislike adventurers, far from it. But when you consider that Ul'dah is still struggling to accommodate countless refugees, the idea that this land is being sold for profit is not surprising whatsoever, come to think of it. Still, the least they could do is give preferential treatment to hard-working Uldans like me. I've been saving for years, just waiting for an opportunity like this to come along. Say, you wouldn't happen to be curious as well, would you? About the Goblet? My hands are full here, but if you've got a moment to head over that way and look into this auction business on my behalf, I'd be ever so grateful. There's bound to be an Immortal Flames representative by the gates or in the Goblet who can explain what's going on. This wouldn't happen without General Bond's approval of that much, I'm sure.
All right. So that's the residence area in this land.